Hey, my creative friends. My name is Shannon from shannonstudio.com. And I am here to talk about a creative life, having a creative life. What that might look like, just some thoughts, maybe have mind shift changes, just whatever comes up from my life or from what I observe with other people. Anything that will help us be more creative, value creativity more. And then I talk a little bit about Sweden, because I'm living in Sweden and I've been here for a year and it's fantastic. And it's always surprising to me. Hey, Trisha. It's always surprising to me when everybody asks me, how do you like Sweden? When they, because they can tell I'm not from here. And so they ask me and I say, I think it's fantastic. I love it. And they go, really? So, I don't know what that's about, but I just think it's kind of funny that is what they say, and that is kind of their attitude, and it's happened numerous times, so it's not just a one-time thing. So I think that's kind of funny. I probably will start asking people now that I've seen it, that kind of an attitude and that kind of response enough times. I think I'll start to say, why are you surprised? So today went on a bike ride and no major mishaps, except I got lost. I did get lost again, and I will maintain getting lost on a bike is so much easier than getting lost on foot. And so I rode miles, many more miles than I needed to, and I ended up at one point carrying my bike, which is at least 70 pounds, up 2 flights of stairs, then going back down and getting the trailer because Joseph's out of school and he was with me, then carrying the trailer up. And I only did that. It was like a drastic last minute measure because I'd already been lost I don't know how many times, but I had finally stopped to talk to somebody and they knew that I could get to where I was going up those stairs, but they didn't know any other way. And I'd tried a couple other ways. So I thought, dang it, I'm just going to carry that bike up the stairs. And yeah, I did. I'm sure it wasn't pretty to watch, but we got up the stairs and we found where we were going. And then also we met up at the Haga Park. I'm sure it's not said that way. It's Haga Park, and they have some copper tents. They call them copper tents, and they're these big metal buildings that look like a circus tent. Not the colors of a circus tent, they're blue and white, but they have this peak and everything, and they're made out of copper. And so in front of that they have this giant lawn, and I went there a couple weeks ago with my biking buddies. So we went there, but they have this huge lawn, and as we were sitting there having our picnic dinner, the breeze was wonderful because it's in the 80s here, and it was just wonderful to have this natural air conditioning going on. And we realized that the great lawn was narrow at the water's edge, and then it came out like a funnel. So it was like the air was being funneled up that hill and just felt wonderful. It was so relaxing. I fell asleep, and I don't know what the guys did. But I fell asleep on the blanket. But it was nice. It was nice. So tonight we're going to talk about right now in our world history, we have a lot going on. COVID-19 has been going on for months and will continue to go on. And so we've been dealing with a lot of different things with that. Some stressors, some anxiety, some shifting with the way we live, prioritizing, taking, having to deal with these things. And then we have in the U.S. the racial struggle that we're having of moving forward social change there and dealing with problems that have been around for decades, centuries, and addressing that and struggling through that change. Anytime we have change, it's a struggle, and trying to maneuver through that to figure out what's the best thing, what's the right thing, how do we right wrongs, how do we just all kinds of things. So we have a lot of serious stuff going on in our lives at this point in time. And what I realized is that, you know, when we have fun, when we have like relax or we have fun, that it really should be fun. And that we should really make sure that we're utilizing that time, because our other time is spent doing these other things, thinking about these other things, having these other duties, responsibilities, all the stuff. And so when we come to fun time, we should just really embrace that and make it fun and make it something that really fulfills all the things that fun does for us. And then I was reading the book, inGenius, and he was saying that in the book they were saying that there is this fun theory, folks, that Volkswagen got together and has an initiative to make everyday chores into entertaining activities. Hey, Allison. Has anybody else, you know what they have new on, I mentioned this yesterday, but they have new on the live videos is that I could bring Allison on the video and just to talk, bring them on camera. Do you want to try that, Allison? Bring you on camera and say hi. So that's interesting. So if somebody wants to do that and be brave and come on camera, we will try it out and see how it works. Because I've never done it. This is the second day I've seen this. So, and I can wave. I can wave to Trisha, and I can wave to Allison. So it has that little button next to it too. So interesting change. Or Trisha, you can come on camera. Not everybody's comfortable coming on camera. Not today. I totally get that. Okay, so we'll check it out. Yeah, because in fact, last night I was taking a class. I was going to listen to a webinar. It was 2 a.m. So I've been up all day and like I turned on the camera and I'm like, whoa. I should have looked at myself before I turned the camera on myself. But it was like, oh, well, So, yeah, I totally get that. Okay, so the fun theory, folks, Volkswagen is trying to make initiative to make everyday activities or chores entertaining. And so one thing they did was in the Sweden subways, which I want to find out where this is because I have not seen it, though I've not been in all the subways. But in the Sweden subways, there's escalators and stairs. So they have both of them, and they have elevators as well. And so this fun theory folks decided they'd make the stairs more fun. So what they did is let me see, I'll read what they said. They did this by turning the stairs into a piano keyboard. When you walk up the stairs, you make the music. And I've kind of seen little like Pinterest board and stuff with that on it. But so what people were doing is they wanted to go to the, on the stairs. They were running up and down. They were dancing on the stairs. And I've seen a few videos of this that, a long time ago I saw these. And so they switched it so that it was, there was more fun in it and it was becoming entertaining and it was just delightful for them. Allison says, we're doing a Relief Society Zoom lesson tomorrow. Should I send you? Oh, yeah, go ahead. What time? Yeah. What time will that be? I'll check the time difference. Our Relief Society is going to do a meeting tomorrow, a Zoom meeting tomorrow as well. I've seen that video about the stairs. I use it in my classroom. Ah, nice. Do you know where in Sweden, that one's in Sweden? Does anybody know where in Sweden that is? Because now I'm going to research that because I thought, that's cool. I would go try that out. Weird that you would go search out stairs to go walk up them when there are stairs everywhere here. Okay, so then another part of the book talked about in a public park, they made this big, I think it was like a big trash can where if you threw trash in it, it says throw a piece of trash in it, there was a loud sound effect that makes it appear as though the object is falling hundreds of feet before crashing at the bottom. So then you know what would happen with that? Everybody was collecting trash, running around looking for trash so they could throw it in the trash bin. I mean, that is just genius. Well, the book's called inGenius. That's just genius to take it like that. I mean, it's kind of switching up the idea of fun, but then also they had the example of the Scrabble. I love Scrabble. I would play Scrabble all the time if I could get the boyfriend to play with me, but he quit playing with me years ago. And so, because he didn't like how I was so aggressive playing and was playing to win. So I don't have anybody play Scrabble. I did it online for a while too, and I totally love that. But yeah, that can get out of control really, so I took the app off. Okay, so what this teacher did was that she took the Scrabble game and she would, during the students playing the game, she would change the rules. She would loosen the rules or she would tighten the rules. So to loosen the rules, she'd say, you can use proper names now, or you can use foreign words now. Words with friends, my dear. Yes, that's the one I had. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam, would you mind trying something on Facebook with me? Because they have this little button. When you guys come up, it says, I can bring you on camera. So I could bring you on camera, Sam. Will you do that with me right now? Or is that too scary for you right now? So just type in and tell me if that's okay, Sam. So you could use foreign words when she'd say, you could use, or you can like grab 9 letters. So she would loosen it up. And then she would also tighten it up, meaning she would take a time limit. You have to make a word in a minute. Hey, Rose, you have to make a word in a minute. Or you would have to, you could only use 4-letter words, or you only could build on a word that's already on the board. So, okay, Sam, I'm going to do it in just a second. Now let's just do it now. Just remind me that I'm right there on the Scrabble game because I want to see how this works. Bring them on camera. Sam, we're going to bring you on camera. See how this works. Bring Samantha on camera. They'll receive an invite to join you. Okay, Sam, I'm going to add you. And it says adding Sam. So I guess she's going to get a yes or no join. Having a little experiment. It's a creative life. We're experimenting, trying things out, seeing how it works. Okay, we're waiting for Sam. But, so she did this, and the kids would cheer every time she loosened the rules, and every time she tightened them, they groan. Typical Allison. You could probably relate to this, Allison's school teacher. But it said that, I don't see you, Sam. Did you... Do I have to turn the camera the other way? No. You can't turn your phone while recording. Like, yeah, you don't see it. Okay, I'm going to do it again, Sam. Bring them on camera. Sorry, everybody. I just want to try this. Okay, so she said that bring Samantha on camera, add. Okay, it says adding and it's like pulsating with little Sam's picture on it. So I think you're supposed to get a link, Sam, somewhere to bring you on camera. Okay, the book says the students were, and everybody thought that, having loose rules would kind of generate more creativity, but it wasn't the case. The students were more creative and earned more points when they had tighter rules. So connection failed, it said Sam. So that's the problem. Are you on your computer or are you on your phone? I'm trying again. Can't bring Samantha on camera. That's what it says. Well, darn it. Thanks, Sam. I don't know why. Well, we're going to try it again. Not tonight. But come back tomorrow night, Sam. So then we can try it again. Okay, so the tighter constraints made for more creativity and more points. It has to go through the ocean. Allison said it has to go through the ocean. Samantha says, yeah, I'm not getting anything on her phone. Maybe we'll try tomorrow on your computer, if you wouldn't mind. So just the whole thing suggests to me that when we have constraints, like the constraints on our time and even the constraints on the things we're dealing with, and how we, we have COVID-19 and we have this the racial shifts we want to make in society, that those constraints are going to help us when we are doing other things like seeking fun. It's going to help us to be able to have more fun in our lives, and to take those moments where we get to be fun and just really push them to the next level, because we can decide, okay, this is our time frame for fun, let's push it to the next level. And I just put down a couple thoughts about having fun is really a time, I think, for self-discovery. It can be a time for self-discovery along with other things, but discovering what's important to you, what challenges you, because having fun doesn't always mean just swimming in a pool. Sometimes it could be the seeking of something, so challenges you, and and it adds to your own personal story. So I'm just a real proponent of fun right now. Tonight going to the park was just nice and relaxing and fun, and then like the water balloon fight we had the other day. So much fun, and then we ran out of water balloons, and today we bought another water balloon thing, and so a better one. So Joseph was out playing with part of it, not the balloons part, but the soaker part thing, and so it seems like everything's heavy, that I think we ought to take our fun seriously. Not heavy, but seriously, so that we really get the benefits out of the fun. So I just thought those other stories were interesting about how just shifting our mind that we can make things fun. The stairs in Sweden, and the trash can, and changing the game up, and just doing things that are a little bit different to have a little bit more fun in our lives. So that's the tip tonight. Okay, Sam, you're going to check in tomorrow and help me to see if we can get those things, because that's new on Facebook Live, and I want to try it out. And my kids always help me, so yeah. All right, you have a creative heartbeat. So you totally agree with what, boyfriend? The boyfriend says, I totally agree. With what in particular? Because I like when you agree with me. Okay, I will find out. I'll go upstairs and find out why he totally agrees with me. Anyways, you have a creative heartbeat, so listen for it, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye.